Hey folks, Sylvius here, back on Galactic Civ, after a burst of FTL and Tibia, which I didn't really mean to do. Where's load? Am I blind? There I am. I am blind. What? Oh, I hit done. Alright. I'm not having a great time using their interface right now, let me tell you. Anyway, yeah, try not to do like a big burst of Tibia and FTL like that, because FTL and Tibia are kind of the games I do the most of. And I like to interspace these other things in between them. Now I'm kind of all Tibia and FTL'd out. And then I've got nothing but Minecraft, Flash games, and Galactic Civ to kind of mix in a little bit. While we're here at this early point, usually I say this at the end, but I'll say it here at the loading screen. So, first off, like, favorite, comment, subscribe, check me out on Facebook, and check me out on Patreon. I want to mention, though, that Patreon is like a donation service thing to kind of keep me funded, but running under the assumption that nobody wants to do that, you should still check me out on Patreon, and the reason for that being... I'm a little laggy right now, it seems like. Yeah, the reason why you should do that is because I put some additional commentary and the like on my videos. So at the very least, if you're interested in what I have to say or, what I thought of the video afterwards, you can kind of check it out. I've got some additional stuff there. Anyway, that's only if you're feeling so inclined. I like that for some reason all of my my scouts seem to be just massively into running into that fleet of pirates for some reason. It's only my scouts, too. My scouts just love that. All the rest of this unexplored territory, my scouts are like, nope, need to go there. Well, dudes, you can explode. Connie ship, apparently. From, Thorn. Every time we ramp up the scale of our manufacturing, we also ramp up the scale of our mistakes. It takes time and effort to weed those out, but it needs to be done if we want to reach our true manufacturing potential. Okay. Precision manufacturing. Practical fusion. Practical fusion sounds pretty good. Let's go with that one. I don't know exactly what it does, but it sounds good. Can I see the population? Am I blind there? It tells me what the current population is. It doesn't tell me what the maximum population is, which is a little bit disappointing, but whatever. So let's get another, maybe I should build one of these guys. I prefer one that has weapons, though. Let's just go with the, another occupier and then a forger. Maybe after I actually do some weapons research, I'll consider making myself another, one of those things. On that note, though, it looks like I'm sort of running out of, places to send my colony ships. Maybe I should consider... Yeah, maybe I should consider making another scout ship a higher priority than I have. Boop. IRS creator, where is that going and what's it going to get its face in and upset me about? 0G scaling sounds pretty good. Can I... Is that a mining base? That's a mining base. Okay. Then that's the economy base. Alright. Yeah, I just wanted to check that. Idle ship. What is that? Alright. That's what that is. Engage the space pirates. Did I... Dude, why do I keep hitting no? Quick battle. Great. I got a scout ship that I don't really want. Okay. Command, go explore. Idle ship. One movement left. Where can I go? What's that? Capsule? Yes, but I don't want to get too close to those guys. Let's head over here. Also, maybe I should consider... Yeah. I was gonna say, maybe I could actually use the scout ship for legitimate scouting, but... that's not gonna work so well. It doesn't have long range. Okay, so after practical fusion, I want to get some new weapons. Let's send these guys up. Maybe they can take some pot shots at the pirates at the very least. Anyway, yeah, I want to get some new weapons upgrades. After weapons upgrades, I want to get something for sensors. Forger, forger, forger. Idle ship. Another colony. I guess down here. Turn. 20% of the way through the video now. I like that I have the turns, so that I know exactly, you know, where I stand with things. Makes my life a little bit easier. Idle colony. Fandir Nightshade 3. That is slightly lame sounding. Nothing really sounds great here. Maybe just more research labs? Research labs it is. Ooh, I forgot. One of my planets here is using that. Whereas I could be soil engineering some stuff here. Where's a good spot, though, is the question. There? And just go with another science? Yeah, let's do that. Cancel that for now. How's my actual money situation looking? 70 per turn? That's not great, nor is it bad. It's pretty decent, I guess. Cascading fusion reactors will allow our manufacturing plants to be more effective. Although these represent an enormous security risk, even the most vicious heretics would be foolish enough to tamper with them. Yeah. Because vicious heretics are known for their reasonable thought processes. I'm a little concerned. A little concerned. I want engineering for life support. Daijutsu. This world has a group of mysterious nomadic natives who carry with them relics far more advanced than the rest of their technology. Their oral history gives hints that they arrived here from long journeys some hundreds of years earlier, and your scientists get the impression their failed colony which has regressed to pre-industrial levels. It's possible some of their relics could be of interest to your researchers, but they're quite valuable to the natives. What are your orders? Leave the natives to their treasures. Leave the natives and their treasures be. Begin documenting their fascinating oral history, however, which may be of interest to others in our culture. Benevolent and influence. Leave the natives and their treasures be. Continue speaking with them, however, to learn any other secrets they might have and how to survive on this world. Pragmatic. Population growth. These fools don't know the power of the trinkets they hold. Take them from there for their own safety, and also, sure, for our benefit. Let's go with that. What do we got here? Research boost. Ooh, manufacturing boost. Alright. You know... whatever. Cancel that one. Buy that one. And I'll put 2 more factories here. And then I'll surround that area with the good stuff. Whoops, did I just hit cancel? Due to mysterious fluctuations in one of the dimensionals critical for stable formation of hyperfields, space travel has become significantly more difficult. Oh, that sucks. For the time being, ships everywhere in the galaxy will experience sharply reduced top speeds. That sucks. Also, not exactly thrilled about the fact that I just found somebody else's territory. What is that? Technological capital. Hyperion logistics system is not what I want. Or is it? What's that? Xeno Medical Center. Alright, we don't need that anymore. So, Hyperion logistics system... No. Not there. I want to destroy that, I suppose. Alright. Hyperion logistics center there. And then I want to put a Tholian data archive here. Or actually, no, I think I want to put it right there. So destroy that too while we're at it. Tholian data archive. And then we'll put a research laboratory there. Alright. That sounds good. Idle colony. What's this? Population, wealth? What's a financial capital actually do? Destroy that one. Financial capital. And then we'll put another market thingy here. Why exactly did I put a Durantium refinery on this planet? I guess. Okay, whatever. How many idle colonies do I have here? Mega factories. What's the total population? Wow, the population of this planet can get kind of large. Alright. Let's put a hospital here. Kind of speed things up. And we'll put these there. And we'll kind of come back and see how things are working later on. Meantime, Aurelia 4. Powerful drugs! Those are the best kind! The flowers of a specific plant on this planet are a powerful intoxicant when ground up or smoked or inserted various places. When ground up or smoked or inserted various places. There's quite a few typos in this. The drug provides an intense feeling of contentment to all those who consume it, although in a few cases people have been content to walk directly into powerful machinery. What are yours? We don't want to trend on people's happiness, but walking into machinery isn't good. Establish treatment programs for anybody who wants them, and put up railings everywhere. There's no sense leaving this opportunity in the hands of amateurs. Make the drug illegal, but begin research efforts to harness its pharmaceutical effects and find market uses for it. Minus approval, plus economy, plus research. You say they're content with everything? Like more work? Give them the drug to make them work harder. Are the plants plentiful? They are? Fantastic. I don't want an approval negative, so that sounds pretty good. Alright, where can I put these? Not there, though. Interesting. Alright. Basic factory there. Basic factory there. Basic factory there. And buy one of them. Buy. How much money do I have left? I'm tight on the money tree. 40 points to spend? How much is the next one going to cost me? 50. Okay. So what do we get here? Aggression comes naturally to Malevin civilizations. Taking is almost always easier than building. Okay, that doesn't really help me. That doesn't really help me either. That's not bad. Let's go with that one. It seems surprising that the factor limiting the travel range for most ships is the life support system. But there you have it. For anything less than a colony ship, keeping the occupants alive is now a bigger challenge than keeping the engines fueled. I guess that's good. Interstellar survey. What kind of ship is that? Pirate sniper. And what kind of ship is that? Alright. Well then. You guys know what to do. Return. 40% of the way done. What is that? An economy starbase, I guess? No, it's a mining starbase. Obviously. Bummer. Alright, go over there. You, kill them. Let's just quick battle it. Congrats. Idle colony. Which colony is this even? Population can still go up a little bit higher. What are those? Do I have like a fancy make everything more wealthy? No, it doesn't appear it. What do these even do? They increase my influence. Yeah, who cares? I don't get what's the difference between these? Besides higher cost. Manufacturing plus 25%, manufacturing plus 25%, maintenance 0.3, maintenance 0.5. Okay, they have higher adjacency bonuses. That's it. Okay. Well, market centers. Can never have enough market centers, I suppose. Another idle colony. What do we got going on here? And that's wealth at that spot. Wealth and influence. Alright. We want... How much of this Durantium do I have left? Probably plenty. Let's just go with it. Who cares? I'm gonna destroy that one, though. And put a, solar power plant. And up this, factory to get there first. Now, where can I build these at? Not at the places I wanted to build them, that's for sure. Whoops, I didn't actually mean to hit done there. Whatever, we'll come back to it later on. Alright, let's see here. They have more weapons, but I have more shields. And I have slightly more HP. So let's actually view the battle here. Alright, considering I basically killed one of their ships already, this looks like it's pretty good. They're having a hard time getting through my shields, it looks like. And they've got snipers and cutters. And I've got daggers and daggers. Oh, so as they take fire, their shields go down. That's interesting. So we've killed one of their ships. So I don't know, since the pirates seem to be... Oh, there goes one of my ships. Since the pirates seem to be all about energy weapons, I'm thinking about focusing on ballistic weapons. Also, there's just something cool about having a giant space cannon. Well, I took out two of their best ships and another one of their ships. Alright, so now all they've got is an unshielded pirate sniper, and I've got a half-alive dagger. We could use a little bit better background here, I think. The free camera could really use some work, I have to say. Well, whatever. The important part is I killed them. Although, in the process, took a pretty hefty kick to the face. You can go back to Aurelia for repairs. You can go over yonder for upgrades. Oh, another colony ship. Okay, I think I need to stop making colony ships. Look before you leap is excellent advice in all sorts of aspects of life and galactic civilization building. Now we finally have the tools to do just that. Alright. Ooh, that might not be bad. No, I want weapons. I want kinetic weapons. Idle ship. Colony. Where can I colonize? I sort of hesitate to just send him out willy... Ah, there we go. Spot found. I was gonna say, I sort of hesitate to just send them out willy-nilly and, you know, have them do the exploration, but hey, we're good now. 0G scaling. What's that? Research relic. Alright, gotta get a starbase out here now. Maybe I can have this dude kind of hit these planet stars, see if he can find anything. Maybe I should have sent him somewhere else. Who knows? I don't care. What's that? Oberon. The jewel of the universe. What is this? It's just a fancy planet, I guess? Interesting. Interesting. Space junk. Alright, we'll go explore the space junk. So who controls that? And how do I tell who controls that? Oh, you know what? I don't care. It'll just be a surprise. Research. There's just something nice and honest about a projectile, isn't there? And thanks to a little help from teams of massive electromagnetics, we've now got some extremely fast projectiles to work with. Sick. Kinetic optimization? What's this do? Range? Twice? I'm a little confused by that. Cost reduction? Or reduce their mass? You know, I don't know which one of those I like better. I'm actually kind of torn. I don't know which one of those I like better. Alright. Destroy that one. Put a solar plant. Factory, factory. Population. Yeah, alright. We're gonna need something to make the people a little bit happier. Entertainment center. Research. Naval officers are notoriously squishy. Yeah. We've done this one before. Defense specialization. Alright, I don't want to take one of those until I know what I'm actually getting myself into. At that point, though... Maybe interstellar banking? Enables tourism. Maybe that? Yeah, let's do that. Because currently I don't have any access to that, so I might as well do it. Alright, how do I get to my designer? New design. Oh, God. So many options. What do we actually have? Alright, that's a Drengen bomber. Okay. I'm not exactly seeing the difference, but alright. Drengen drone guardian. Interceptor. Guardian. Knight. Scout. Sniper. Another variant of sniper, I guess. Cutter. Okay. Can I... There's something different about the wings on these. Okay, his wings are tilted down. And his wings are straight. Was that the case with the bombers too, then? Tilted down? I don't know. Who cares at this point? Defender. Fury. Guardian. Gunboat. Gunboat. And what do we have under here? Carrier. That's kind of neat. Colony. Constructor. Freighter. Transport. Well. Gunboat, maybe? Gunboat looks kind of clunky. I don't know. Well, it's the same as the Guardian. I like this one. Oh, wait. Can I? User? Core? Downloaded? Whoops. See Daisy. Not what I meant. So... I have no idea what I'd be doing right now, just for the record. Alright. Let's just kind of see what I can do here. I kind of don't know what I'm doing. Ugh, it's kind of annoying that everything scales stupidly like that. You know what? Let's just do it nice and easy, something simple. Alright, it would be kind of cool if that scaling thing would not start at like 100. Also, if I didn't have to manually click it and I could scroll it. Oh, it automatically puts like a duplicate on the other side? That's kind of cool. Alright, good enough. I don't care. We're done with it. Alright, what is this? Drives, hyperdrive, hyperdrive plus ion drive. 1.5, 2.3. Sublight drives? Wait, sublight drives are things? It makes them better in battles. Prototype hyperdrive. Prototype hyperdrive is not bad. Do I have Promethean now? I do. I have two of them. I'm glad that I can see that here. Man, building my own ship has massively increased the length of this video in ways that I wish it hadn't. Alright, did I just randomly... You know what? I don't care. We're just gonna go with it. Now, do I need thrusters? Well, we'll come back to the thrusters, I suppose. Prototype antimatter missiles. Prototype Durantium driver. Oh, man, Durantium drivers. I'm putting so many of those on my ship. Kinetic attack 8, short range. 2, short range. Moderate cooldown. Accuracy 80. Alright, so yeah, it's basically just the exact same thing, but vastly better. Wait, now did I just put 2 of them on, or did it just copy it? If I put another one on? Okay. So it did just copy it. Good to know. Is there, like, a list of things that I've put on my ship so that I know how to take them off? How do I take them off? Delete? Okay, I hit delete. What about shields? Hull plating, deflectors, chaff. I want deflectors. And I would kind of like them to not look silly. Good enough spot for deflectors. How much actual deflector power? 2? Put another one on right there. So that's 8 deflector power. Put another one. Whatever. Alright, now we're at modules. Life support. Navigation centers. I need a sensor. Yeah, I need a survey array. Put that right there on the nose. Support. Prototype survey module. Hold on. Which one of these is better? Sensor mass, sensor cost, maintenance, range 3. Range 2. Alright. Wait, what? Oh, I don't want that. No, kill that. Delete that. I wanted a survey module. 32 is the sensor mass. Are you insane? Really? Well, we'll put the prototype one on. I don't care if it takes thulium. I'd prefer to be able to, you know, have anything else on my ship. That's insane. Insane. Kinetic augment. Increases the rate of fire of kinetic weapons, but lowers kinetic accuracy. That's potentially not bad, but I don't think I need it right now. And what's over here? Stasis field module? Okay, this is like fleet command stuff here, it looks like. Yep, okay. I would have liked to have put another weapon system on this, but I think I need to put the support module on. Range. Yeah, I think I need that as a higher priority. We'll put it on the bottom, I guess. Alright, we would like to put it on the bottom, but I'm having sort of a hard time doing that. There we go. Now what can I put on the ship for 4? How much did this weapon cost? Or weigh? 9? It weighs 9? Are you kidding me? How much does a normal railgun weigh? 9 also? Okay. That's annoying. Well, in that case, just more deflectors? I know, those weigh 7? Well, what can I put on here for 4? I kind of can't put anything on here for 4. Whatever, we'll just leave the rest of the space here. Save. Okay, it's definitely not a missile thing. And what is this? Interceptor. Seek out and destroy high-value, low-fortitude targets with the primary goal of taking out enemy support ships as quick as possible. Okay, that sounds pretty good. We'll call this Seer. Are there any other options? Capital? No, it's not a capital ship. Escort? No. Guardian? No. Support? Alright. Yeah, let's just call it the Interceptor. And I want to delete everything that it says in here. Alright. Whew! That was a lot of work. So soon I'll be able to start manufacturing those. Unfortunately, that did significantly increase the time that this video is going to be going. And I'm a little saddened by that fact. Anyway, I want to grab this research relic and also set up a, you know, the thingy that makes things work over there. Also, it just occurred to me I've been forgetting to put preparedness centers on most of my new planets. Which is a whoops. Well, at least this planet has one. What is this? Revez? Population should be max. Or at least close enough. Economic stimulus. Alright, where is that actual system? It's there? Could I make them a sponsor for this? Edit sponsors. Oh, God. That one. There we go. So now how much money am I making per turn? 92. Sick. 13. What's that? Space junk. That means pirate battle. I hate space junk and pirate battles. Instead, I'm going to just keep going down this way. Idle ship. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to get lucky and find a habitable planet, but whatever. My hopes and dreams have been crushed. Crushed. Brutally. The primitive species that occupied this planet was once far more technologically advanced and accidentally ruined their civilization in some kind of nuclear war several hundred years ago. Ruined cities dot the planet and will likely contain valuable resources we could easily recycle. But the natives regard these ruins as sacred and insist we stay away from them. What are your orders? We're not going to stomp through someone's graveyard. We will, of course, respect the dead of these people. Declare the cities off limits for development and set aside 1 or 2 for open-air museums so we can learn from these people's mistakes. No. We will work with the locals to determine the boundaries of the most sacred sites, but we'll excavate and recycle the rest. That's a real shame, and we will promise to feel bad about it when we're throwing everything through the recyclers. That one. So what do we got? Influence in tourism, population, and approval. Alright, influence in tourism I'm not super... I am actually concerned about. Annoying, actually. I am going to put a consulate here. Alright, bye. Research? Not only can we amuse and distract our own citizens with amusements, we can begin luring friendly visitors from our galactic neighbors. This will help improve relations and at a minimum result in some extra income for us. Woohoo! Banking? Banking doesn't sound fun right now. I'm liking food distribution. Or maybe not. Intensive farming? Tech focus? Research increase, manufacturing decrease, maintenance decrease. Precision manufacturing. That sounds good. Let's go with that one. Well, at long last, the video is kind of coming to an end. Got 3 turns to go. What colony is this? Actually, a good question. What colony is this? Why is everything random here? Whatever. Just build those for now, because I kind of don't know what else I should be doing. Another idle colony. What do we got here? Approval and wealth. Nothing, it looks like. Market center. Market center. There. And there. Alright. Oh, there's a planet that I can take. I'm excited. Alright, you go there. Shipyard idle. Anybody remember what I named my ship? Seer, right. Okay, so I can only build 2 of them before I run out of tholium and promethium. So we'll build forgers here. An idle colony. What was kind of going on here? Alright, put another factory there. And then we'll go... Dude, I don't even know. 2 Xeno farms, and we'll put an entertainment center there. And we'll come back later when I have a better idea of what's going on. Is that... Alright, that one's already mined. I'm out of tholium and I'm out of promethium, so where can I find those? Right there I can find those. Oh, seriously? Is somebody else mining my crap right there? You guys suck. Is there any else? Other spots with promethium or tholium? No? Not really? I don't know... Okay, so there is an owner. I can't just build one on top of him and take it over. Good to know. Although I'm not happy about it, good to know. What's that, Illyrium? And I haven't seen any antimatter yet. Bummer. Looks like a mining center somewhere around here, then, is my best option. Or no, let's just send him to also set up the workstations. Command, construct starbase. I almost hit shipyard. That would have kind of sucked. Alright. I was not doing a mining one. I was doing an economic one. What does military do? Okay, increases damage. Right. The military ones are basically defensive structures, and I knew that, but I forgot about it. Idle ship. Constructor. You just go over there, my friend. Upgrade starbase. Market, recreation center, 0G. Oh, that sounds good. Are the spinny things new? I think the spinny things are new. 2 more turns. I really do need to get my hands on more of that tholium and promethium. Idle ships. Maybe I should just consider blowing up more of other people's ships. What do we got? That's pointless. That one. So much on that one. Now I have the promethium that I need. Alright, folks. We're done here. So, like, favorite, comment, subscribe, Facebook. Check out my Patreon again. Again, like I said, it's just some additional commentary, even if you're not looking to donate. There's a link for both of those things inside of my descriptions. Now, I don't remember how to end the recording.